What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mohawk Motors. My name is Jason. I got what should be a pretty quick video for you today, but hopefully also really helpful for all of you working in your driveway without a lift or anything like that, like I am. I've got somebody lined up. He wants the bed off of this truck. This is a 6.5 foot bed, but I need to get the bed off so we can load it onto his trailer. Now, you don't need any special tools like a lift or anything like that to do it. You need your basic metric socket set and an engine hoist. And I'll show you how I do this so you can do the same thing. Okay, I'm under the truck. Now, the first thing I like to do is get the rear bumper removed. And the rear bumper is fairly straightforward to get off. It's held on with a couple 15, a couple 18, and a couple 21 millimeter bolts. Now, it's kind of a two-step process. It's a lot easier to get the bumper off if you remove the trailer hitch first. And the trailer hitch is just held on with 8 21 millimeter bolts. You get those 8 bolts out, 3 in each frame rail and 2 that go into the bottom side of the bumper. Drop your hitch down out of the way. Once you get your trailer hitch out of the way, then all you need to do is get the bumper unbolted. And it's held in place with 2 18 millimeter bolts, 1 15 millimeter bolt on each frame rail, and one of the trailer hitch bolts also goes through the bumper bracket, but you'll have already removed that. So let's get all that stuff out of the way, and then we'll be on to getting the bed itself unbolted. Now I can get my bumper off. Like I said, it's just a few bolts. Don't forget, when you're taking your bumper off also, it has tag lights in it. So I find the easiest way is to just remove the connector from the junction block here at the back of the vehicle. On the pickups, it's usually tucked up here on the bottom of the bed. On the SUVs, it's usually under the passenger side rocker. But these are just a little push connector. You just push the tab, pull it down off of there. While you're disconnecting, you can remove the truck body harness from that junction. And these 2 connectors go to the tail lights. You can leave those there. So now, like I said, just get the bumper off, and then we'll be ready to start getting the bed undone. Okay, not exactly going to plan. The captured bolt on the driver's side was rusted and broken. So I had to use the fire wrench to get that bolt off. And it appears that somebody has backed this thing into something at some point and bent the outer frame or the outer bumper supports, so they won't clear past the bed. So I'm gonna have to do things a little different and get all of the bed bolts loosened before I'll be able to get the bumper out of my way. So whatever, we just work around it. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'll get these bed bolts undone. Now, on the 6.5 foot bed, like this one, there are 8 bolts that hold the bed to the frame. 1 here at the very back, 1 here on the next bed support rail up, and then further forward, there's 1 on the outside of the frame, just in front of the wheel well on that bed support. and then one on the very front bed support on the outside of the frame. So you get those 4 on each side unbolted, and then we have to undo the fuel filler neck also. And I'll show you that after we get these bed bolts undone. All right, bed bolts are out. I got super lucky on this one. This is the first one I've ever done that all 8 bed bolts came out. So we need to get the fuel filler neck disconnected from the bed. Very simple. There are 2 T30 bolts here at the top, and then this little plastic rivet here at the bottom, and that holds the filler neck to the bed. So once you get those off, it'll just hang out in there and you can lift the bed up and off the truck. There you go. And now you can see that filler neck is just free in there. I also went ahead, I pulled the tailgate off because that makes it a little lighter and a little easier to work with. And the bed's cleaned out. So now I can move this thing over to where I want to sit it and lift it up off the truck. All right, well, the next thing I'm going to do here is get my chains rigged up. Now I'm going to use the 4 tie down points in the corners of the bed. The way I figure, if GM says they're strong enough to prevent anything from flying out of the bed in the case of an accident, they should be strong enough to lift the bed. And I also get my engine hoist here extended all the way out. All the way out, it has a 1/2 ton lifting capacity, which is 1,000 pounds. And I really doubt one of these beds weighs 1,000 pounds. So far it hasn't caused me any issues or any problems. I'm going to get these chains rigged up and then start lifting this thing. Okay, let's go. I like using chains to lift these because I can lock into the links and that prevents them from being able to shift position or slide or anything like that. Now I should be able to just lift the bed up until I can drive the truck out from under it. There we go. Bed up a little bit higher. And actually, I'm going to go straight back with my lift, with my hoist. So now when he gets here to pick this up, he should be able to just back his trailer right under it. We'll load it onto his trailer. I can move the truck out of the way and over to where I need the truck to be. Voila, there you go. How to get a truck bed off a truck by yourself. No special tools, no friends required. Just an engine hoist and a couple pieces of chain. Nothing to it. Woo! All right, everybody, well, there you go. No friends, no special equipment required. Get that bed off your truck all by yourself. This is especially handy if you need to get to the fuel pump sending unit, the fuel tank sending unit for any reason. It really just makes it way easier for you to get that bed up, off, out of your way. All you need is that engine hoist and basic hand tools. I hope this helps you out. I hope you found it at least a little bit entertaining. And I really do appreciate all of you watching and supporting the channel by subscribing. Thank you so much. And until the next video, take care.